and sports, we are the best. Carnival Radio, Carnival Radio, Carnival Radio, we are the best. Carnival Radio, enjoyment unlimited.
The number one hit music station.
This is Carnival Radio.
All the hits.
Enjoyment unlimited.
This is World News from Carnival Radio. I am Oluwadamilare Badmos. To begin the World News this evening, we start from Africa. Tens of thousands of mourners have gathered in the Kenyan city of Kisumu to pay their respect to the late Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The 80-year-old body is now lying in state in the stadium in his political heartland following his state funeral, which was held on Friday in the capital Nairobi, 2 days after he died at a hospital in India. Several dozens of people have been injured as the crowd moved forward to see the coffin, and they are being treated by first aid officers at the scene. At least 5 people have died at other events held in recent days to mourn Odinga. Moving forward to North America, Republican governors in several U.S. states have placed National Guard troops on standby in preparation for nationwide protests to oppose Donald Trump and his policies. The organizer of the No King protest says the gatherings will take place at more than 2,500 locations around the U.S. Trump allies have accused the protester of being allied with the far left and native farm movement. Governors in Texas and Virginia have activated their state's National Guard troops. However, it is unclear how visible the military presence will be. Organizers say that at the last No King protest held in June, more than 5 million people took to the streets to denounce Trump's political agenda. The protests are expected to kick off in New York and continue across the country throughout the day. The protest organizers say the protest will challenge Trump's authoritarianism. Throughout Europe, protesters have taken to the streets in Berlin, Madrid, and Rome to show solidarity with their American counterparts. In South America, the United States Treasury has sanctioned 2 Haitians, one a former police officer, and the other an alleged gang leader of the affiliation with the Fifth Arson Criminal Alliance. On Friday, a Treasury news release accused the Treasury hired and Kemp Sonin of colluding with Viv Arson, thereby contributing to the violence weakening Haiti. The sanction blocked either persons from accessing assets or property in the U.S. They also prohibit U.S.-based entities from engaging in transactions with the two men. Since taking office for a second term, U.S. President Donald Trump has sought to take a hardline stance against criminal organizations across Latin America, blaming the groups for unregulated immigrations and drug trafficking on the U.S. soil. In Europe, Wolrd stake out in the Ukrainian leader's description of his latest high-stake foray into nerve center of American power. His White House conversation with President Donald Trump, Volodymyr Zelensky wrote on X, was pointed. If the old British adage holds true that a week is a long time in politics, then Zelensky appears to have set a new record. As they set off for Washington on Thursday, the Ukrainian side was in high spirits. In Asia, Cheng Ning-yang, Nobel laureate and one of the world's most influential physicists, has died at the age of 103 according to Chinese state media. An obituary released by CCTV cited illness as the cause of the death. Yang and Yang and fellow theoretical physicist Liu Cixin were jointly awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1957 for their working in parity laws, which led to important discoveries regarding elementary particles, the building block of matter. Yang was also a professor at Beijing's prestigious Tsinghua University and an honorary dean of the Institute for Advanced Study at the institution. In Australia, TikTok, Snap, and Meta are set to face up to a parliamentary inquiry into Australia's teen social media ban and search engine rules after senators threatening to legally force the tech giant to appear. The Senate Environment and Communications Internet Search Engine Service Online Safety Code Inquiry will hold a further public hearing on October 28 to examine the implementation of Australia's new internet regulations. These new regulations include the social media maximum age policy that will face social media platforms to take reasonable steps to stop Australians under the age of 16 having an account. And with that, we've come to the end of Carnival Radio World News this evening. You can check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.nj. You can also download Carnival Media app on Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. The news was packaged by Oluwolagba Fausia Damilola. I am Oluwadamilari Badmos. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good evening.